What's up, y'all? Today I'll be bringing you a Get Ready With Me. I'm going out with one of my best friends by the name of Gigi, and we're going to some Valentine's Day party. Today I'll be showing you some stuff I got from BH Cosmetics. It's basically a full face with just BH Cosmetics, and I thought this would be an interesting video since they're really affordable and all I hear is nothing but good news from them. The only thing that I think I've ever purchased from BH Cosmetics was, I believe it was a blending brush. And maybe an eyeshadow palette, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. The last time I ordered from them is when I first started doing makeup and I found out about them. But what I'm going to use today is their foundations. I got 217 tan, and this one looked tan online, but now it's starting to look more like a pinky color. And this is 220 medium rose. Oh wow, this is really pink. So this is 220 medium rose. That's my concealer I did my eyebrow. So instead of throwing this away, I'm gonna add it into my kit because who knows when you need a little splash of pink in their life. But I got 217 tan. Seems pretty good. Seems like it's gonna do the job. I really hope it's not light. Not my skin tone at all. Just taking the Too Faced RX Hangover Primer. So I'm just gonna go on with my beauty sponge and use, even though this color is clearly not my shade, I'm just gonna go with the flow. So I'm gonna squirt some of this on the back of my hand. Gonna start blending in this foundation. Right now it doesn't look so bad. Very light coverage right now. It doesn't look bad right now. It actually looks really natural. Just a little more information on the foundations. When I did order these foundations, I accidentally ordered 220 instead of 219, but I feel like either way that's not going to change my opinion about the color, because when I did go online and actually look at the swatches, none of them really had true yellow undertones. So I can already see my face is like really orange. This is supposed to have like yellowy undertones in it, and I don't see yellow undertones, and also I'm not liking how it feels on my face. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Makeup Forever foundation and add that. I love a fresh bottle. Just gonna go ahead and add this right on top. Y'all, so on Instagram, I know y'all hear my niece in the background, but I've been seeing these makeup artists do eyebrows, and they've been doing the eyebrows with that natural brow look, or the natural hair look I should say. It's actually when the makeup artist like makes false looking hair when doing the brows. So instead of it being completely shaped out like this, it'll be shaped out like this, but also it'll look like there's like false hairs in it, I guess, but it will look real. I've been interested in brows like that lately. I think I want to try it one time and see if I like it, because it looks really nice, especially like when you're doing a smoky eye or whatever. Seems like it will look nice. Now that I've got my foundation taken care of, I'm going to go in with the concealer. This is the Studio Total Coverage Concealer. So let's see. So it does say color correct. The color that I got was 106. I like the little applicator. It looks kind of cool. I'm going to squeeze some of this out. And I'm going to blend it in. Okay. Kind of liking it so far. It looks kind of nice, to be honest. Like, look how pretty that's blending out. It's blending out really nicely. I'm like actually shocked, because once I try something and it doesn't work like the foundation, I'm not really interested in anything else. But that looks kind of nice. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder and setting my face. So I also got this 28 color eyeshadow palette. This is for smoky eyes. Y'all know I've been digging smoky eyes lately. So with this eyeshadow palette, it's a really different eyeshadow palette for me. It doesn't really have transition shades, if you want to call this a transition shade because it's light enough for one, or this one. But it doesn't really have a transition shade, but it's for smoky eyes and I wanted to try it out. I want the whole look to be from this palette, so I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. So in the pan, this color looks like maybe a baby blue or a neutral baby blue. It looks more like a neutral baby blue, I should say. It's coming off on my eye as like a light gray. I'm going to take this navy blue right here and add this in my outer corner. Start blending this out. This is a really pretty blue though, like very, very pretty. I'm gonna take another brush, dip into that muted bluish color and just blend some of this out. Now for some depth, I'm going in with this purple. Then I'm gonna just take this green right here and put it on my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it because I want it to be nice and pretty and intense. Anything shimmer, if you spray it, it will be more intense. This eye I kind of lost control of, but this one is really turning out pretty. And I'm kind of liking these shadows. Ooh, see, that is actually coming out really pretty. I'm so sorry my niece is so loud, y'all, but she's starting to talk, and you know how that goes. When a baby starts to talk, they don't stop talking. You'll be hearing some things in the background. So right now I'm just taking this purple and I'm blending these two together. I'm taking a Morphe brush and I'm going in with this blue right here. And I'm adding that on my lower lash line. I've wet my brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here and add that in my inner corner. This wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. I even wet my brush. It should have came out really bright. Well, I was looking for it to be really bright. I'm not sure if it's something that was supposed to be really bright, but I am going to add like a shimmery white color on top of it and then add that back over it because I do want it to be kind of bright in this area. Adding the black on my waterline. Then I'm going to go back in with that purple and add that right under the lash line. Then I'm going to make a wing. Once I'm done with the eyes, I'll go in with my Clinique High Impact Mascara. I'm putting on my GetReadyWithMe Cosmetics Becca lashes. I'm going in with my NYX bronzer and I'm going to bronze my face up. I'm going in with Swiss Chocolate by MAC, and I'm contouring my face with this. But my contour, my bronzer, everything is pretty much going on really good. I got no blotchiness in the foundation. Remember, I added my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet on top of this foundation. One, because it was too pink. Two, I already know this isn't going to be good for my skin because it felt like a whole bunch of oil on my face, and that was going to make my face either feel really heavy or get oily immediately. I added my foundation on top of it just so that when I do go out, nothing goes crazy. I also got this blush. This is the Floral Blush. It's a dual kind of blush, like it's two colors in one. So it looks like this. When I originally bought it, it was a more muted on the computer, but now it's more like really bright. I'm gonna tap off a lot of it because I'm not sure how pigmented it is. It's actually kind of pretty. Okay, it's not a bad blush. It's actually all right. I'm not mad at it. I didn't get a highlighter from them, but I am going in with my Inglot Sparkling Dust. And the last thing I got was a liquid lipstick. Sorry guys, but my camera cut off, but the name is Serena. This is a pretty liquid lip though. What I can say about it, I'm gonna need more than one layer of this. I noticed when I use like the tip of the applicator, I'm streaking up my lipstick. So maybe it was just me pushing too hard, and that's why it was streaky when I first did the first layer. Once I stopped pressing down so hard, it looks really nice. Alright guys, I'm completely ready to go. I'm about to head out the door. I did want to let you guys know that I'm gonna keep this palette. I really like this palette. This palette was really good. It caught me by surprise. I thought I wasn't gonna like the palette, and I ended up actually liking it. I actually ended up liking this. I swirled both of the colors together and I put it on. I changed the lip towards the end just because what I was wearing, it wasn't flowing with anything that I wanted to wear. So I ended up changing my lip to a neutral lip, but I still liked this pink lip even with the look. Like weirdly, it was looking pretty to me. Like the pink was going with the green and the blue and the purple, and I really liked it. But I really like these. This was a really pretty color. Actually wear it one day so I can see more of the formula and I like how it holds up. If it crumbles, if it does anything that the liquid lipsticks I don't like, I'll end up having to find that out just by wearing it. But the first time using it, I did have to layer it 2 times. I don't know if it was because I was pressing hard on my lips. It could have probably been that, because once I loosened up my hand and started placing the lipstick on my lips, it was fine. It actually smoothed out really evenly. What I'm not gonna keep in this is the foundation. Sand. When I go get sand from the store, from like Walmart or Target or something like that, if I go get sand, this would kind of be my color. It might be too light for me, but sometimes it will work. But when I got this in and I looked at it, I was like, all right, it might fit me from what this looks like. I went ahead, opened it, tried it on my hand. It was literally too pink. This is definitely still way too pink to be sand for me, at least, because every time I pick sand, it would have my undertone. It just might be a little too light. And then I brought the one that I thought was close to this, but this says medium rose. I'm like, rose? When I first seen rose, because I didn't see this name, I just bought the color that was next to it. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think, you know, I just do, and this was one of those do's. That foundation felt way too heavy on my face. Like for the coverage that I got a really light coverage. Even for the first layer of foundation, it was a real light coverage, but it was really heavy on my face. So I know me trying to build that up, I wasn't gonna like it. Also, it was gonna be pink, so I just added in my own foundation and called it a day. This concealer, it's pretty okay. Like, I'm actually gonna keep this concealer just in case like one day I run out of my concealer that I like and I need a backup or some shit like that. I think this would be something I lean towards. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on my Snapchat and Instagram. It's at Santina Marie. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye, beauties.